What's up, YouTube? Mr. T on 3 here. Today is going to be a little project to install this. I bought from Sling Mods, big bike parts. This is the Show Chrome accessories. Basically, this is a separate fuse, and you tap into your current turn signal daytime running light, and it has a separate fuse, like I said, so that way you don't overload your current system. So there's instructions and everything for it. So that's from Sling Mods. That's all it comes with here. I'm also going to install this light here. It's going to be like a brake light turn signal that I plan on putting it underneath here, the back of the max mount. And then this right here is just some daytime running lights and turn signals that I want to put behind the front tire there on the plastic, because I took off the reflectors that are on there. I'm not going to record this whole thing because it'll probably be a long process, but as I go through, I'll start and stop the video, and then I will just keep you informed of what I did. That way, if it's something that you want to do, hopefully it'll help out. All right, catch you guys in a little bit. All right, so if you don't have one, I recommend get one of these tools. Has your plastic removing all the clips, because that's what we had to do next. There's replacements. Good for your cars too, the door panels and everything. So next step we had to do is take off our side panel here. So you have a clip on the side here, one underneath, and then I took the hood off to get this, because there's one right here you got to get, so you could take off this side panel. All right, so far I took out this screw that's right here. It's a torque screw. Took that out, pulled this off, took out the screw here, one here, and then come around here, there's one right there. All right, so we disconnected the left side. Take the right side screw here. There's a screw right here, and another one right here. Slide that out, and then we're gonna disconnect this. So all you're gonna do is push that tab in, and it'll slide right out. All right, so now we got our accessory box out. These are gonna run to the battery. This is gonna run to the other auxiliary, and we have this other wire attachment. We have these wires coming out, right? And this is the other harness right here with the same colors, right? So that yellow is going to go to there, blue to blue, brown to brown. You get that part. So then we got to wire this all underneath here, and then come up and tap in to these harnesses here from the tail lights, and then they split off. So the blue one here goes to the right, and then this one goes to the left. All right, so far what we did here, get some of this dielectric grease here. It helps with the sealant, so it's just like a grease, so it seals up better, so it helps with the water. So I got those attached. Zip tie. It comes with some zip ties, but it doesn't hurt to buy more. Always want to. So just I followed the line, then went to the brake line. I took this piece off here just to make it a little bit easier, and then everywhere there's a zip tie that they had already on here, I just zip tied it. So this goes on there on the bottom of the swing arm, and then comes up to right here for right now. All right, so we got the box here, got the yellow, like I said before, connect all the colors. So these just clamp on. These clamps come with the kit, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's there. I'm gonna throw some electrical tape over that. I bought this just so that way it's a little cleaner. I'm gonna clean these up, zip tie this up. This box right here, I think I'm gonna mount somewhere around this location here. There's not really a good spot to do it. There's not a whole lot of extra room on these bikes, as you know. And then if you look here, so Here's your other things where you can key power, all that stuff. The extra turn signals, brake lights, running lights, that all get plugged into here. So that'll be another project. Run that. This red is going to the positive battery. The green is going to the negative. They come with clamps also for that, which is right here. So they come with two of these. So just crimp that wire, disconnect the battery, put the wires on, reattach everything, and that should be it. We'll tidy everything up here. Alright, just about done here. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you know, the zip ties here, I left them real loose. So now that I got kind of where I'm going to locate everything, then I came back and tightened them all up, cut the extra ends off. I plugged in the tail lights, turn signals, brake lights, everything works good. So they just plug right into these from the harness. This is from the bike, this is from the harness, and then they have the extension. Obviously it goes to the right side. So once again, I ran everything down there. I got everything kind of zip tied up. I bought this plastic stuff here to corral the wires in. Like I said, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna test this out. I got some extra lights, turn signals and brake lights, things like that. I'm gonna add on, like I said before in the beginning of the video. And then I haven't tightened it all up yet, but then I just ran it up. I'm gonna tighten this all up over here and run it probably right here and then down here, positive. The green wire went to negative. So that's it for right now. All right, so here's a little update. This show chrome accessory box here for everything. It comes with everything you need. These clamps, I hooked it up with these wire nuts and everything. Wires feed in through the edges. It wasn't working out for me, so what I did is I took them all off, and then I just ran some extra wires here just to connect them and everything. I want to reconnect them with some different kind of wire nuts, clamps. This is just all hooked up for now, just a test run. So what I did is, these are some little lights I bought from Amazon. This is just a daytime running light and turn signal, and here's a left and right. So I'll start the bike up here in a minute. And so on here you can see the diagram. So there's 12 volt power, which is always power. Then there's keyed power, which would be your accessory. Then you have your left turn, right turn, running light, and brake lights. So for these lights, so I have them hooked up here, and so I will turn on the bike and show you how they work. So there is your daytime running light. There's your left turn signal and right turn signal. And once it's off, then they kick back on. So that's that. I'm gonna have them, I gotta take this fender off. I'm gonna mount them somewhere on this fender here. They're pretty bright. So that is it. That's the update for this, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, here we go. We got it all finished up here. There's the show chrome. A lot of wires. So it's a bundle right here, but it's going to be underneath that panel. It'll protect it. Tested everything. It's all good, working. We'll see how it holds up during the weather and vibration and everything. But that's where I mounted it. Probably could find a better place. You would have to probably run other wires somewhere else, but with the wires that they gave you, the ones that got to go to the battery and then go to the back, that's where I decided to put it. So that is it for right now. Thank you. All right, here's the finished hooking up the lights to the show chrome auxiliary box. So you can see the daytime running lights there, and then blinker, left blinker, right blinker, and then I also hooked up this other brake light right here underneath here. So that's all run through that auxiliary box. YouTube, went for a night ride, so installed that show chrome auxiliary box, and so these are little external lights I put right there, put on that, and this one over here, pretty bright. It's at night time, so a little turn signal. Right there. And then also installed these underglow lights. I don't know why they're flickering like that, but that's, I guess, what they do. But I change them, I hook them up to the brake so they all turn red when you hit the brake. So it also comes with this little remote. You can see it, this little remote right here. Change the colors and everything if you want them steady on, chasing lights. You can flicker. They also go with music too if you want to hook that up. There's different modes there. Slowly change from one color to the next. A little chase. So there's different options, and there also is an app on the phone. So I hooked them up underneath here, through here to the wheels. Down here, I put 2 in the wheel well there. I also put some underneath the hood there. So those are little pod lights, kind of like rock lights, but they're for bikes. So that's those. They change all the colors there. And then, like I said, I have them hooked up to the brake. That's an option. So when you hit the brake, they'll all turn red. So it's not a bad idea, you know. They can hit when you hit the brake, you got more red lights. Also installed a little brake light underneath here. You can see that, so it's pretty bright. That's what the lights look like at nighttime. All right, have a good one.